And thank you so much for joining us here on Idaho Today. The Wassmuth Center for Human Rights was actually founded in 1996 for the purpose of constructing a tribute to human rights. And throughout the years, it has been a beacon of art and culture and hope in the Treasure Valley to further showcase dedication to human rights locally and for all. So we're joined by Jess, Westhoff, and Christina, Bruce-Bennion of the Wassmuth Center to tell us all about this really exciting event and open an invitation to you to come and have a conversation as well. For those, though, ladies, first of all, welcome. But for those who may be new to the idea of the Wassmuth Center, give us a little background about the center. I did give a little Cliff Notes version, but I know that it's a little bit deeper than that.
Yeah, so the Wassmuth Center was really founded to build and take care of the Idaho Anne Frank Human Rights Memorial, which you mentioned, and really to build educational programming. So the core work of the Wassmuth Center is human rights education. And what does that actually mean? Well, the approach that we take is to look at the lessons from history, to connect them to today, and then also to really create space and work towards imagining what does a community or a country or a world look like that centers dignity and belonging.
I love that. Dignity and belonging for all. Okay. And let's talk about this event that's coming up, though, tomorrow night, because this is about having conversation, right?
Right, so tomorrow we're hosting our inaugural Conversations at the Center. This is a new initiative for the Wassmuth Center where we are really inviting people from throughout the community to come together in conversation. You know, our work is human rights education, and we know that people learn through conversation. You know, it's an opportunity to deepen your understanding of your neighbor as well as this place that we call home.
Yes, I love that too. In conversation, incredibly important. It sounds simple, but it's not, right? No, it's probably one of the most complicated parts of being human, I think. And I think what's incredibly important is making sure that you have a safe space where we can have difficult conversations, right? And is that part of what the goal is? Because you said inaugural, so this is something that I imagine you continue wanting to do and offer, right?
Yeah, so I think, you know, over the last many years, of course, with COVID and then coming out of COVID and you know, social media and all the different platforms that we have, one thing that we hear consistently from people is that they want opportunities to come together in an actual in-person space and try to dig in and grapple with these big questions. And I think that's, you know, really, really important that we can sit with people and talk with people who maybe we disagree with in some ways, but to find that common ground that we have and to really, you know, reconnect in those ways. So we're really excited about this.
I love that, yeah. And the in-person is so important because it's so easy, like you'd mentioned, with social media and just all these new platforms that we have at our convenience that make conversing easy. However, it's hard because conversation and communication is more than just words. It's, you know, vocal tone. It's your physical expression, your facial expression, the way you hold yourself, body language, right? There's just so much more to it. And to have that authenticity and that connection and really feeling that, you know, that thread that does connect people, regardless if their opinions may differ on certain things. At the end of the day, we're all human. And to have a safe space, to have that connection and that conversation is so important. So I understand this is not just something, though, for adults, too. I mean, this is something that you're inviting high schoolers, some college students to as well.
Yeah, we have this amazing program called the Wassmuth Youth Leadership Program where we have 26 students from throughout the Treasure Valley who come together regularly to really deepen their understanding of human rights. So we'll have several of those youth leaders will be in attendance, as well as some of the students at Boise State University. So really we're hoping to gather just like a wide spectrum of people, because we know that not only is it powerful to engage in those conversations, but just sitting in the same space with someone, you get to know that person. And that's really foundational to building community.
Love, love, love. Okay, so people watching, we would like to extend the invitation to them. Come on out for these conversations. The first one happening tomorrow. Where can they go to learn more? But first of all, when and where is the conversation tomorrow? And then we want to know where people can go to learn more about the Wassmuth Center.
Yep. Do you want to talk about
so tomorrow evening we will gather from 6:30 to 8 p.m. at Boise State University. So if you're interested in joining us, go ahead and register online. You can go to our website, just wassmuthcenter.org, and I think that we have a QR code that will pop up as well. But yes, and so we'll be specifically in the Interactive Learning Center, so the ILC on campus. And
Great.
we just hope that many people can join us for this inaugural session.
And then do people have to register to attend?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, great. So make sure you do register ahead of time so they know how many people will be coming.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, and where can people go to learn more about the Wassmuth Center?
The website that Jess just mentioned, wassmuthcenter.org, and that is, probably where you'll find the best information. And,
Wonderful.
And and we have a new building under construction.
Yes, I was going to mention that.
And
yes.
so future conversations will actually be at the center. So we're looking forward to that as well.
Super exciting. If you want to know more too about the exciting new, I'm going to call it a campus,
Yeah.
their campus, you can find that as well at wassmuthcenter.org. Ladies, thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yes, and there's that QR code for you to scan. Idaho Today. We'll be right back.